and this isn't ranking in like, oh, Naruto's better, or the Gaara's fight is better than the Naruto. Like, that's not how I did it. I literally just picked which one and then just put it up there. So these are more so in order of when these fights happened. Like, oh, if you want to know when the next SS ranked fight here is that one, or that, like that.
Yeah, like you just placed them.
And like I'm looking at this list and I'm like, most of these fights aren't even bad. Mainly just these three I put are bad.
What is that? Yeah, that fight's
no.
Honestly, I'd say Tamari versus Tenten wasn't even that bad. She just got washed. It wasn't a bad fight.
Well, the thing is, it lasted. Didn't it like last like 5 seconds or like 5 minutes in the show, or like before even the title card came up, like for the episode, and then like 2-second panel in the manga. Like that's,
cause like she like tried to throw some moves, she just like blocked him. She couldn't even see how, and then she tried to like do a special move, and she just got whopped. Like, but I put that like a solid like D, but like cause I don't think it's as bad as Ino versus Sakura, and I don't think it's as bad as Team Guy versus Team Guy.
Sure, like, sure. Like, I'll put it at D because at the very least this fight wasn't painful to watch.
Yeah, it wasn't painful to watch. It was just quick. I don't even think it was bad. Like I wouldn't be mad if it was, like. But the other two are just bad fights. Like. They're honestly just bad fights.
Yeah, no, this dragged and this just sucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, screw those fights.
And let's see, what about Naruto versus Kiba?
That fight was not that good. Like, it wasn't. I hated how they like tried to build up Naruto when he was like he fell down that one time, and then everyone was like, "Oh no, Naruto!" And then he went back up. It's like, there you go. It's like all he did was get back up. And then how he won the fight too, when he just farted on the dude. It's like, nah. I was like,
I'm trying to see. Yeah, it was kind of. I mean, yeah. That's fair. I'm not mad at it. But let me see what else is back there.
Got ROE versus Team 10 versus Kinkaku and Ginkaku.
I'm NF. I don't know. That's
the thing is, I don't even remember these fights like that.
I think the only part that saves that fight was when he went like to the Nine Tails mode. But like the rest of it, when they were on the water, it's like, oh my god, it was annoying. Like that fight just bothers me to watch. And they hyped him up for being so strong, and then all they did was like use the weapons. And, like it was just kind of dumb. Like they weren't that like it was just dumb. I didn't really like the fight. I say Choji and Choza versus the Ghetto Mazo. I say that could go like one tier higher. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just like short. I wouldn't even really consider it like a full fight, but
I don't remember that fight like that. So
it was still cool.
I'll just take your word for it.
No, it wasn't like I mean, we just passed it not too long ago, but
didn't we skip it?
No,
we did. See, that's how forgettable it is.
That's when Obito collected the weapon and like left.
Okay, all right. So maybe I remember seeing that. So all he did was just punch it. Yeah, it's not going any higher than C though.
Yeah, no. Like, there's not enough content, but like it wasn't bad. Like I'd say anything like DNF, you know what I'm saying? But Hune versus Hanzo, that was just kind of boring. It was like the whole thing was like a flashback. Yeah. Asuma pissed me off. Daru and Team 10 pissed me off. Naruto.
All I remember from this fight specifically is that Choji was crying like a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like he had like 3 chances to kill Asuma and he didn't do it every single time. So yeah, that did annoy me. It was definitely a bum. I guess that's whatever down there. And then
C tier. I don't even remember this fight, but I remember it being bad.
Sasuke was bro.
This fight is whatever either two.
That fight was kind of it was alright. Kako versus this fight was whatever. It lasted for like 5 seconds.
Baki, I don't remember.
That wasn't even a fight really, but like I guess it was like, oh, he has a wind sword, and that was it. Conqueror versus Saucer.
Alright, we're going to B tier. Alright, so
yeah,
original fight, the very first one in the show, I'm pretty sure it was alright, nothing crazy. It did show Naruto's 1,000+ shadow clones, but not much.
Sakura.
Yeah, that was that was
I
I just realized. Oh, that's not that. Oh, hold up. I just realized that. I was thinking this fight right here was this fight, but either way, I probably still put it at B.
The bell fight?
Yeah, the bell fight. Yeah, I probably still put it at B. Like it was cool, like good enough, but Like I wouldn't put it at like A, especially with what's coming up like in a little bit.
Naruto versus Neji.
The reason I put this at B is because like I agree with Sakaki to an extent about this fight, where it's like the thematics of the fight are ridiculous, or no, not even just that. More so how Naruto shouldn't have won here. Naruto really shouldn't have won. That was like the thing that really struck a nerve. Now I think about it, yeah, it was literally just plot.
You just can use the nine tails and like open up all his things again, and then all of a sudden he has like, I mean, like I guess like I don't know, like I get that he trained to this is after training, right? Yeah, I get that he trained to like try to use the nine tails chakra, but that wasn't fully successful, and then it just kind of I don't know, like I get what you mean. It was kind of dumb, and then he just one shot him.
Yeah, like that was the kind of but
other than that, made that like a better fight.
Yeah.
Like he could have like done more, like I just wish I don't know. I wish they just made Naruto look a little stronger instead of making him seem so weak and then somehow he still wins.
Right.
Like if they made him actually like look like he stood a chance and then won, I wouldn't be as mad. But they made him look like he stood no chance and then somehow he won. But okay. Shino versus Kankuro, it's kind of whatever. Those whatever. I mean, okay, now Team Minato versus Stone Ninja, low key, like.
Wait, where do you see that team?
After Cuba, Sakon above, like to left. No, you just had it.
Yeah,
like Loki.
Oh yeah, this.
That was another one of my favorite Minato moments.
My issue is like at least in the anime, like I really only remember this one, and then the other one was like, oh, he's going into the battlefield. But like we actually don't see that fight.
It was Kakashi. He pulls out the Chidori and then he like takes out a bunch of them. And then it was actually a pretty cool like scuffle. I'm not gonna lie. Like
good enough, but like
most of the fights in here,
it might be in the top of B, but like in comparison to the rest, nah.
I have to see what's in A, but let me see. Also, Naruto, that's whatever. Gaara versus Deidara.
That was okay.
Yeah, like I gotta just compare it to what's up there, and then I'll see whether any of those fights I like better than any of the fights in A, I guess. And then Kankuro versus Sasori, that was boring. Kisame versus Team Guy, that was it was cool at the end, but it was kind of boring before that.
Good enough. They just got trapped in like water balls for like 10 episodes or something like that.
Naruto and Kakashi fight. Honestly, I put Naruto and Kakashi versus Deidara like to see. I'm not gonna lie. Like that fight was just annoying. They were literally just chasing him the whole time.
Was that the same in the manga as well? Because if so, then I'll put it at C.
What?
Because I would have contributed this to like the pacing of the. Or here's why I put it.
It was probably much quicker in the manga, as with most things.
Okay, so then I'm fair with this with putting it at B because with well no, because when he turned into the Nine Tails cloak, did he actually fight Deidara or was it like a little?
No, because he just started punching he hit him, but it was just a clone, and then he was just punching the clone, and then he just went Nine Tails, and then Kakashi stuck the tag on him. That was kind of it. He didn't actually fight.
Well, still, so, I can't put it at C with the remainder of these fights, which I deem boring. Or because the only really boring part about this was the chasing. Yeah,
that was like damn near the whole. I mean, I guess the Kamui was pretty cool.
Right. This at least had cool moments. I can't say that for the rest of these.
Let me see. I guess that's fair. Let's see what else we got. Toby versus the. Yeah, that was kind of whatever. He done. Let me see. Yeah, no, that fight was stupid. There's no way Konohamaru should have been able to even almost take that was really dumb. Like the scaling doesn't make sense there. Because you got the pains swapping with Sage Naruto, but Konohamaru catches one off guard. How Jiraiya couldn't do that, but Konohamaru did. I don't know about that. But anyway,
at least it was entertaining enough just to see Konohamaru do the Rasengan.
It was cool, but I'm why? Thinking about it, I'm there is no reason why he should have been able to take out one of the pains. I get the Rasengan strong, but he still has to be quick or fast enough to use it. I don't know, but I guess. And then Toby versus Foot. That was a cool fight, but it was kind of short.
Yeah.
Kabuto, Deidara, that fight was whatever. Sai, okay. That fight was kind of whatever. Naruto and Killer Bee versus A. Yeah, that was. Okay. All right. So let's.
Yeah. Sorry, what you think of Neji versus Hinata in B?
Oh, yeah, I think that's fine. That'd be close to the top in my opinion. I actually like that fight.
Nah, it was too slow paced for me. It was just them waving their hands like.
Well, yeah, but like that's kind of like I don't know. That's just how they, it's like two gentle fist people. That's just kind of how they like scuffle. I thought it was cool. Like it was kind of unique. Like they weren't, like it was actually like targeted. They weren't just like punching each other the whole time. But like let's just compare it with A, and then I'll see what anything needs to move up.
See, A is where like stuff like gets kicking, like not these fights were still cool, but like A is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, let's see. Sasuke versus Rock Lee, yeah, that was fire. Sasuke and Naruto versus Orochimaru, yeah, that was fire. Sakura Team 10, Sasuke versus Soundgini. Wait, Rock Lee, okay, yeah, no, that was cool. That's cool. That could definitely be up there. Shikamaru versus Tamari, that was also really cool. Hiruzen versus Dim, that was cool. Sasuke versus Gaara, win. Leaf Forest. Oh, Gaara, I was thinking Rock Lee, never mind. Naruto versus Gaara, that was cool. Leaf Jonin versus Itachi. Wait, wasn't that fight? Huh? Wait, was it talking about, was the other Kakashi and Itachi fight, was I talking about the one where he had the clone?
Like in this one, you mean?
Itachi versus Team Kakashi. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one like in the beginning of Shippuden where they meet.
Yeah, that's fine. Never mind. Yeah. I was thinking that was the other one. I was gonna say that might be a little low, but all right, never mind.
This one, this is high, obviously.
Naruto, Sasuke, and Jiraiya versus Itachi and Kisame. Yeah, that was fire. The Deadlock was fire. Sasuke versus the Sound 4.
I still deem that fire only because like that was a tipping point for Sasuke. It was like, all right, yeah. It's like, yo, these curse marks is like they can utilize them to their abilities. I need to utilize mine, and then boom, sets out the remainder of the series.
Yeah. I agree. That's fine. I was just trying to look down at the other one and see if I put any of them higher. Honestly, Loki, I might want to move Gaara versus Data up because I actually like that fight, comparing it with all the other ones down there. But let me just keep reading first and see, because so far I like all the fights I've read better. But let me just see. So where was that?
Neji versus Kinemaro. I'm sorry, I skipped Choji.
Choji versus Robo, yeah, that was fire. Neji, that was fire. That Shikamaru versus Tayuya, Naruto, Rock Lee, and Gaara versus Kinemaro. I really like that fight too. See, this is where Sakura and Granny Chiyo should be at. This is where they should be at.
I think that's fair. I truly think this is fair.
Sasuke versus Team Yamato, that was a big moment.
Right.
It's a big moment. Austin versus Shikamaru and all them versus Akazu. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Sasuke versus Orochimaru. Suigetsu versus Jugo. It was kind of short, but like I guess.
Yeah, like in the jail, I thought I still was so cool.
See, now for example, that I might put like Gaara versus Data above that fight, but like, yeah, I probably like in my opinion,
I could probably concede like and put Gaara and Data at A, maybe because like I'm just remembering the arc in general. I'm just not that big of a fan of.
Yeah, but like think about like the fight. I still like the fight. Like it was still pretty. Had some decent moments. Like it was. I think it's cool enough to be up there, at least better than like a lot of fights down here. And then let me see. Is there anything else that I said so far that I might? Okay, so Kakashi versus Pain. Oh, yeah, that was fire. Maybe best one so far. Killer Bee versus Kisame. That was cool. Sasuke versus Naruto, Kakashi, that was cool. Konoha versus Obito, I forgot about that. That's an underrated fight. That low-key
I might put this higher, honestly. Now I think about it.
I might put that in S. That fight was top.
Actually, yeah, after I'm gonna put in S. Like that.
I really like that fight.
Where was this?
Like in the manga, I'm not gonna lie, Obito did Konoha mad dirty. Like hold on. Because you remember how in the anime they were like kind of scuffling a little bit. Like how like in the anime they were like after he used up his Sharingan, they were kind of like going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like they were like just for a minute.
Well, I'm sorry, who you talking about? One more time?
Obito and Konan. I'm gonna try to give me a second here.
So I just realized what this entails. I might put this lower.
But what? I was looking.
Fourth division versus the former Kage. I thought it was just Naruto versus the former Kage, but if I'm considering all those fights, this is gonna go
Yeah,
B
that'll
and B.
probably be in B.
Yeah.
Because you remember how, like, I don't know, in the anime, after she had like, or after he survived the like the thing,
Mm-hmm.
after he survived her thing, and like she thought he was dead, and he was like dead. And they had like a little flashback, but she was like, I'ma still beat you or whatever.
Right.
So this part, where is it? So they like talked for a little bit. She was like, nah, I'ma still, it's like I'm gonna be the bridge to peace or whatever. And like after this part, she like started making the shuriken. She's like, oh, even in death, I'll be a flower. And like, she's actually like, she made it and then she like threw it at him and they started like, in the anime, he started like blocking him and they actually like scuffled for a little bit. Like, it was funny because in the manga, she made it and this man just immediately just fucking grabs her by the and like, it literally, it went from her doing this to her being dead in like 2 pages. In 1 page. I'm like, that is tough. In the anime, it actually went on for a second. I'm like, they didn't even give her a minute. Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. So like, I do like that fight though, in both versions, honestly. So I'll definitely have that in A or S. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll put that in S.
And then let me see what else we got in here. Where'd I leave off at?
Right around here.
Low key, Kakashi versus Pain. That might be an S2. That fight was really fire. I don't know. What do you think?
I might concede to that. Yeah.
Because that fight was good. Like, and so far, I like it better than all the fights really that I've said. I feel it's higher quality. This is a really good fight.
Okay. Cool with that.
Well, let me see. Killer. Okay, I left. Okay, Naruto versus Kurama. Yeah, I guess that's A. I really like that fight though. Guy versus Kisame. Naruto Kid Tachi. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, Naruto, B, Kakashi, and Guy versus Obito and Madara. You think that fight's A?
Like I'm considering that whole thing. Yeah, it just dragged on, but it's still I still solid A. This ain't a fight I would like go to try to watch because it's a string of.
Well, yeah, because it's like a big part of the war because it starts off with them and then Madara comes to the battlefield later.
Like it's a cool fight, but like any S tier moments specifically, I can't even say.
I would say when Naruto first gets chasing him too.
It's a cool moment in the show, but like within the fight in of itself, it just like it's almost like a Super Saiyan upgrade. It's like, oh, he turned Super Saiyan, whoop de doo.
I mean, it was still like kind of cool though because, like what do you call it? My guy was about to go like 8 gates or something. Or like Kakashi's about to try to like calm me all the Biju bombs. He just like came in, like kicked him. Like it was a cool moment, I think. And it was like it wasn't like a random. I feel like it was like at some point it was understandable that it happened because obviously the Nine Tails was gonna, he was like, damn, I'm about to get captured, so I might as well just. I don't know. Like, I can understand not putting in this. That's fine.
Especially what I got later on. Like, I deem it more justifiable to put it at A.
Yeah, and then Itachi and Sasuke versus Kabuto. I guess that's fine at A. It'd definitely be a high A fight, but it was fine at A. 10 Tails versus Allied Shinobis. That fight was really cool. Bro, that fight, like, I just imagine that in real life. Like, how many times, how much I would shit myself.
I'm saying, bro, like the 10 Tails is a freaky looking.
That thing is freaky looking and gigantic. Like, especially in that first form right there. Nah, like
I would be running to the high mountains, bro. Like you could not catch me fighting for my village.
Like,
screw that.
Crazy, bro. Like that thing looks so like, and even if it's like 50 miles away, you would still see it. It's that big. Like it's like the size of a mountain. It's just like, bro, like the noise it made too. Nah, I'm good. And like obviously it shoots a Biju bomb. You're getting vaporized along with your entire city. Is crazy.
Yeah.
But let's see, Obito versus. Yeah, that's fun. Madara versus the Tail Beast. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's alright. Yeah, like, see.
Can you not bust a nut every time you think like?
No. I'm just like, I'm like sighing, like I'm not.
Like what are you trying to justify this to go into S?
I'm not saying that, but I'm just thinking, just because I'm biased because it has Madara in it, and like. He was being a savage here because he was like, now it's time for you filthy beasts. I'm like, damn, like, I became savage.
Well, maybe maybe I'm not remembering this fight that
Are you counting with Naruto and Sasuke too? Because when like Naruto...
That's what it says, yeah.
Okay. Naruto and Sasuke fought him. They got completely. I don't know.
It apparently it was a I'm pretty sure it was a massacre, but
Sasuke
then
got
again,
massacred. Naruto got massacred. Like, now he didn't really fight Naruto straight up. He just kind of pulled his tail beast out. But Sasuke got, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like he was just being a savage that whole fight. Like he just stepped on Hashirama. He's like, that's all it is to save mode. That's crazy. I'm like, damn. Like, I don't know. That's like tippity top of A tier to me. But I'll look at S and be like, okay, do I like that better than anything up here? And then I'll just judge it off of that. And Obito versus Team 7 versus Kage, I guess that's fine. Now, let me double check something before we move up. In my opinion, all right, let me see. Rock Lee, Sakura, Team 10 versus Sound Lee, Shikamaru versus Tomari.
If you were to say Naruto, Rock Lee, Gaara, and Kimaru's S tier, I wouldn't be mad at you with that.
No, I wasn't gonna say, like, I think this is like high A tier, but like that'll be something I have to look at. I was still thinking about the Minato fight with that one Jonin, but like I was just considering that for A. I'm trying to see if I like it better than any of the fights I see right now.
What?
And like,
you mean this?
Close. Yeah, that one. But I guess it's all right.
Nah, I can't put it. I can't put it that high, bro. That would be like a high B at best.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like rank them all within the tier. There's way too many for that. Yeah. But all right, yeah, that's fine. Then let's see. We've got an S. So, Team 7 versus Zabuza. All right, fire. Same thing. Kakashi versus Zabuza. All right, just all the ones versus Zabuza. That was all cool. Yeah. That was all cool moments and all. Sasuke versus Gaara. Ooh. See, Loki was it? Maybe. I don't know.
I think this is solid. You said higher?
So it might be a little high for that fight, but I don't know. Like, because I mean, it was cool, but like, I get sure.
I deem it cool enough.
Sure. Let me just keep going to see Naruto versus Sasuke on the hospital roof. Yeah, that was cool. Kashi with Team Mossman, Naruto versus, yeah, that was a fire fight. Sasuke versus Deidara, it's fire.
I might even put this one higher, Loki.
Like in SS or like higher in this tier?
SS, I'm saying.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Not yet. At least, or I mean, not for that. At least, I don't know.
Potentially. Well, I forget what I put up top.
Pain. Like I said, good fight. Taka vs Killer Bee, underrated. Taka vs 5 Kage Summit, great fight. Sasuke versus Danzo's great fight. I think these are all okay for S so far. Konan versus Toby, definitely S. Toby versus the 4th Hokage, yes sir. Easy S. Madara versus Hashirama, that's cool. Obito versus Blood Mist, it's cool. Obito versus Kakashi, that's gotta be SS.
Fair. I didn't realize I put it there.
And then let's see, Naruto and Sasuke versus Madara. That's fine right where it is, honestly. I think that's all cool. Now let me look at A and see if anything should go up. No, or down. If anything, I think
this is fair.
Let's see.
I don't think I put any one of these at S. Maybe Naruto versus Gaara, but like that's even pushing it.
Nah, if we have the rooftop fight and like Sasuke versus Gaara, I'd say I would put the Madara fight in S then, in my opinion.
This one?
Just because, like, Madara versus...
I don't even remember this fight like that.
Sasuke. Like, you don't remember it?
No, I think this is right around where I slept a little bit. And
I mean, we can leave that there for now until you actually watch it, because, like, I'm not saying it was phenomenal, but it was fire. Like, it was just good. Because, like I said, he was just being a savage through that whole fight. Like through the whole fight. So I'm like, if I put those other fights in S, I like that fight just as good as those other ones. At least a couple of them.
I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, so we're going. I mean, it's coming up eventually if we get to it. But all right, let's see. All the rest of the ones down there, that's cool down there where they are. All right, solid so far. I think that's good. And then SS, Gaara versus Rock Lee, of course. Naruto versus Sasuke. Now, honestly, I'm not mad at Naruto versus Orochimaru being up here. That's up to you. Like, if you want to leave it, I'm cool with that because that was a fire fight.
Either here or S. I'm sure here or S.
Yeah, I forgot about Pain versus Jiraiya. That was a really good fight too.
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Keeping it up there.
Yeah, Sasuke versus Itachi, Naruto versus Pain, 4th Division versus Madara. 5. Kage versus Madara, that was just as good, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
Naruto versus Kakashi was fire. Guy versus Madara was fire. Naruto versus Sasuke was fire. Yeah, all those deserve to be up there.
Honestly, this is my personal opinion. I'm putting this up here. I am putting
Sasuke
this up here. Yep. I'm not saying it's better than these fights over here. I'm just saying, like, in terms of when it happened in the show, that's how I'm ranking them.
All right, if you're gonna put, all right, how about this? If let me think. If you put that up there, all right. If you put that up there,
I may put it down. I don't know.
All right, my personal opinion. Because I see this thing. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know if
there was like an S plus or something.
Yeah, like okay, maybe because I think fights that could be all moved to S would be Naruto versus Orochimaru, Sasuke versus Deidara, and let me see. Probably those two I would say are more so S. Definitely, I think Naruto versus Orochimaru is like S, not SS.
That's fair.
It was a great fight, but like, yeah, I don't think it was that great. And if we move that down, then I feel like Sasuke versus Deidara is out of place because I like it less than every other fight in here. So like, it's kind of hard to be like, or I mean, what do you think? Do you like that fight better than any of the other fights in here?
That's debatable. For now, I'll just put it at S.
I feel like it's more fair. It's just really good though. It's like high, you know what I'm saying? But like it's
a very high, you know what I'm saying?
High S. But like I think those deserve to stay in S. Because for example, like I might like Toby versus the 4th Hokage better than that fight. And like that one's in S, and I can't say to move that one up to SS. So like I feel like S is a good.
I actually prefer Sasuke versus Deidara.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like both of those fights are good. And then Obito versus the Blood Mist, I really like too. That's probably like one of my favorites.
Yeah,
as well.
A massacre.
That was like one of the best rage moments in the show, in my opinion. That was fire. And then yeah, all right. I think this is a solid list.
You see, I know how to rank them. Instead of the people who voted for that crap.
Reasonable. I feel they were trolling. I swear they were.
They had to have been trolling. Why is she, bro? This fight was not that great.
Out of place. This is so out of place,
bro. What did I rank it with? A. This is fair. This is honestly fair.
That's what I'm saying. It carried no weight. It was a bunch of random characters just thrown together that just happened to be fighting. They just did a good job with the fight. Like they made Sakura be able to be useful with Granny Chio. Like they worked together really well. It was cool. The ending, it was kind of dumb because she had like not dumb, but like I just can't say it was that great a fight. It had no weight. It was cool, but there wasn't much to it. It was just a good fight. You know, there's no reason why that's the best fight in the show. Like it carried nothing with it. You know,
not much to it. Like you can't compare this to freaking Guy versus Madara, Naruto versus Sasuke at the final. Like, bro, how is that?
Like, for example, another fight that I think shouldn't have had, like, didn't have any weight with it, but they just like blew out the park. Taka versus Killer Bee. You know what I'm saying? That had no weight with it. You never seen that character before, but they just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it immediately made you love Killer Bee.
Right.
You know? Like I didn't love
the fight. The fight has to. Yeah. You gotta get in tune with the character. Like
I don't know.
Like it's almost the same fight technically speaking. Like you said, because like the fight technically has no weight when you get into it, but like because the fight was so good with this one,
that's what I'm saying.
It creeps up.
And now like Sakura one was good too, but it was not as good. Like it just wasn't. Like I don't know how you would say that's that high. And on like overall, I just can't put a fight that has like, I mean, sure, like I guess.
And this is no bias, by the way. Like I'm trying to be completely unbiased. Like even though I don't like Sakura, the fact that I put it this high on the list goes to show how good of a fight this was.
It was like I'm not.
I can't even deny it.
The fight, like it was a good fight. Like it was really like it's surprisingly that it has her in it and it's this high. Like I really liked it. Like they used her abilities well. Like teamwork was really good. All that, like it was really good. But like number one.
People really put it like if you put it at S, I won't be mad at you.
But no, like, I wouldn't be mad. I feel like a lot of people would do that.
That would be a fair enough rating, but like to have it above like these goated fights, what I deem to be essentially perfect, like I can't, bro. I can't
condone that.
Like my heart isn't set to do something that stupid.
I'm sorry. That's nah. I feel like I like this placement that we have here.
Very much so, yeah. Like,
solid.
Yeah, and like I said, most of these fights are enjoyable to watch. From like B onwards, I'm enjoying pretty much every fight here.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, like from Yeah, like even the fights in B are cool. It's like B is the tier where like some of them are like, all right, like for example, the Sai, Kankuro, Omui, and all that. That fight was cool, but it's like one of the ones where I'm like, okay, I'm just kind of waiting for it to be over. Or like, let's see, what else? What else? There's not really many that I'm like that are bad. So like, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, low key, I say Choji versus Dosu should probably be in C, but top right.
Wait.
But aside from that,
where what?
Top right in B.
Top right. See, sure. Just because from what I remember of that fight, he turned into a ball, and then he used the sound thingy, and then he ended up losing before the title of the episode came up.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was like a pretty tight. Like same thing with the whatever the other one was, 10-10 versus Tamari. Like, and it was just kind of boring. Like there was really not much to it. Like it was almost like a joke. Like I can't put that with like Naruto and Killer Bee versus A or Fourth Division versus the former Kai. Like there's no way I can put that in the same tier. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. But yeah, besides that, yeah, it's cool. I like it. But
yeah, so if I go back to this here, let me see how many got into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess this would be my top 10 fights in the show.
I guess so, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a dang, I really put 5 Kage though. Well, then again, it's Madara and he murked those fools. So
Madara, in my opinion, most showings of Madara are like it's top tier. Like yeah, he did.
See, I feel bad for putting Madara here twice.
No,
3. Oh, I put 3 times. Oh my gosh.
3 times. I don't feel bad at all. All those fights were fire.
Dang though, but like oh man, oh you know what? I'm thinking of this list more so objectively, but these are still some of my favorites. That's why I probably consider putting Deidara and Sasuke up here, just because I just love the fight, like favoritism wise.
Yeah, like that's how I was with the Minato thing, where I'm like, I mean, not to be like that. That's how I felt about that. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere, I guess. But like, I say 5 Kage versus Madara was just as good as the 4th Division one.
Almost, no. Well, let's get to it first. But like from what I remember, I can't be like it's.
No, it was definitely a cooler moment in the 4th Division one, but like it was also a super cool moment in the 5 Kage fight, because when he like pulls out his purpose Susanoo, they're just like, how are we supposed to fight that, bro? Like.
So would you like these 5 close to you Susanoo or like?
Yeah, I'm like, and then like when he pulls out the perfect one, he just like blows up a mountain. He's like, yeah, like. What y'all finna do?
I'm him.
Timothy Jones, Timothy Uchiha. Like, there's literally nothing they can do about it. Like, I think that was, like I said, deserves to be up there easily. Madara is just that guy.
That's fair. But if anyone put any of these in their top whatever, these I'm perfectly fine with that as well.
Most fights from S, I would not be mad. Even some fights from A, I wouldn't be mad.
Like honorable mentions that I feel like are super close would be Naruto versus Sasuke in the rooftop. The Kakashi, Team Asuma versus Hidan, Sasuke, Deidara, Taka and B, Sasuke versus Danzo. That was a really good one. Even arguable Toby versus 4th Hokage.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like this show's so good, bro. Like
I'm saying, like what show has this many top tier fights?
Like looking at this right here, like these 5, like it makes me want to rewatch the show again.
No,
you know what I mean?
Crazy.
But man, we got to get through Shippuden first, and I'm not trying to rewatch the show right again. You know what I mean?